The Great Lakes region has been called a climate refuge, protected by cooler temperatures and sitting high above sea levels. The 5 lakes are surrounded by 10,000 miles of coastline. But as Ben Tracy reports in tonight's Eye on America, nothing is safe from climate change.
You are not going to beat Mother Nature. This is really an example of the force of the lake.
When you live along a Great Lake named Superior, you never forget who has the upper hand.
And the lake wins every time.
Dennis Stakowitz is planning director for the city of Marquette on Michigan's Upper Peninsula.
So this is the road to nowhere.
It is.
This shattered stretch of road used to be Lakeshore Boulevard.
Lake erosion really got the best of it, but ultimately it failed because nature caught up with us.
The solution was expensive, nearly $3 million to rebuild the road 300 feet away from its increasingly unpredictable neighbor.
The intensity of the storms have really increased.
So you're seeing the extremes get more extreme.
The extremes are getting way more extreme.
More intense storms fueled by climate change are battering shorelines in cities throughout the Great Lakes, pulling the land right out from under some homes.
Cities like Chicago, Milwaukee, Detroit, Cleveland, they all have to adapt to this.
Melissa Scanlon is director of the Center for Water Policy at the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee. The city sits on another Great Lake, Michigan, which has swung from record low water levels in 2013 to record highs the past few years.
So it's normal for the Great Lakes to rise and fall. How is that cycle changing?
The highs are getting higher and the lows are getting lower. I'm most concerned about flooding and sewage contaminating the drinking water supply for millions of people.
When intense storms overwhelm Milwaukee's stormwater systems, sewage can get dumped into Lake Michigan.
And what we're trying to do is, instead of speeding up the water, slow it down.
Kevin Schaefer runs the area's sewerage district. It is replacing concrete channels built in the 1960s with more natural creeks to try to prevent future flooding.
Do you think cities around the Great Lakes are prepared for what's coming?
None of us are.
But with access to so much fresh water, the Great Lakes region is still considered something of a climate haven. Dennis Stakowitz says with the right solutions, they hope to weather the storm.
Change is occurring, and we probably need to prepare for it.
For Eye on America, Ben Tracy, CBS News, Marquette.